Hey, hi guys. So in this today's video, we are going to use this N8N tool, workflow automation tool, and we are going to create a small project which scrapes some scrapes. Yeah. So it scrapes some data from some random website we are going to use, and then dump that data to a PostgreSQL database. Great. Let's get started. So yeah, first we're going to install this N8N. So there are different ways to install it, like you can install it on server or you can use their cloud, but we are going to self-host this. This is an open source tool. So then let's go to the documentation part. Yeah, in the documentation part here, we can jump to like choosing your N8N, and for the self-host there are like this npm I have tried is the Docker one. In this video we are going to go with the Docker installation. I hope you guys have already installed Docker on your platform. Yeah. So now for this part, what we have to do is like let's jump to our terminal. Let me click on this. Yes. Yeah. So for Docker, so you have to create a volume so that your data persists in case of restarts of this container. So we have to make sure that data persists in that case, and this is the command for that. And for like using with PostgreSQL, so this is the command for that. So in this case, like these are the environment variables where you could set the database. If you have some kind of custom, your own kind of database or some names or passwords or those things, you can provide them here. So what we're going to do is there is also a Docker compose file under this N8N hosting repository. I'll post the links in description if required, or else you can just navigate from this documentation here. So this here we could see this is a compose file here, which sets up all the services and even the PostgreSQL which is required for this N8N. So if we look at this this file, so this is like these are the volumes which gets created. This is the service Postgres gets started the version 16, and these are the environment variables which passed on. So we will look into this, and the volumes gets created. Health checks are there, and these images will get pulled, and we'll set up everything here. For let's look at the environment variables. If you want to change like username for your Postgres or password or DB or anything, you can do it in .env file. So let's we have to just pull this repository first. Okay, let's clone this. Go to our terminal. This is machine now. So let's go to like desktop. Hit clone. Great. Let's get to Docker. N8N hosting, Docker compose, and with the Postgres. Yeah. Okay, so Docker compose is here. So to run this, what we have to do, let's look into the README. It's simply up, I think. Yeah. So Docker compose up -d. So we're going to run this. I'm going to use everything kind of like default. Let's see how it operates. Let me check if I have Docker running. Wait. Make sure that your Docker is also running. So yes, I have some other like images. Let me stop these. Yeah, so let's run this. Docker compose not found. Wait, Docker. Wait, yeah. Might this version of Docker that hyphen is not required. Might be like a Docker space compose of -d. Yeah. Let's wait for the images and the setup. You can have a look here. I already had, I think, this Postgres, but this will, Apple v16 to unlock. Desktop configuration. Which version? The attribute version is obsolete. Okay, so it's done. Let's check the containers. With Postgres, it's here. So it's running like Postgres and N8N. So these are the ports. Now this N8N is exposed on 5678. There's one more thing actually for the timeline. Time zone thing. You have to pass like this. Now in my case, I think the default time zone has triggered. So if you have to specify the environment variable, this can be passed like in the YML file. We can pass it on. Just in case, let me show you. Now, sorry. Just navigate to like where this with Postgres. I did not check what exactly is the timeline. Just open with Visual Studio. So here for the NA10, we can do it like, under the environments, we can pass it on whatever we want to specify, like I think Asia, Kolkata, or whatever, like it's for the India one. Okay, yeah, then you have to like restart your this Docker Compose. Yeah. Okay, so let's head back to it's there. Yeah, so Docker is running. Let's open this NA10 on this port. So for the first time as you will run, so this is going to ask you for sign up. Let's do this, and this is all going to be local. Okay, one capital. Let's get started, and workflow history, advanced debugging, not to confirm. Let's skip. So here is our like NA10 dashboard. Yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to create from a scratch. So when you click on this scratch workflow, this is your workflow will get created here. Yeah, seems good. Okay, sorry, my bad, sorry. So what we have to do is, like, when you click on these are like you have to select some nodes. You could say these are small nodes which you create here. So initially the starting point is kind of a trigger which triggers the starting point. It could be a timer, it could be a webhook, it could be a manual click or anything. It can be, or it can be even. So we are going to, for now we are going to do it like trigger manually. Later on, I'll try to, when we finish this workflow, I'll try to deploy it as a service so that it can be triggered through any HTTP request or externally from a command line interface or through a REST API or anything. Okay. So yes, let's get started for scraping. We need a target website to scrape some data. Let's what I'm going to do. There is one website which provides this sample data to scrape, and that's let me share just a moment. Yes, yeah. So this is a website, webscraper.io test site. So like I'm going to pick this e-commerce static. So there are other kind of websites which are there, means like with the different kind of layouts or things if you want to try. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try with like this pagination link or with the JAX or these kind of things with load more button. For this I'm going to try with like pagination links. So this is it. Like in the left you could see these tabs are here, computers, mobiles, and all these laptops and everything is here. Like these are the, like here we could take this as a starting point, like computers, laptop, and we are going to get these images, title and description, price, reviews, and all these kind of information. And then afterwards we are going to scrape this information too, like the details and all which are here. Okay, so what we are going to do is there are like now here is a trick. But what you can do is you can like code on your own using if you are using Python, you can use like beautiful soup to write a code for scraping this thing. But here I'm gonna run a trick right now. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna copy this URL and I'm gonna open my ChatGPT. Yes, ChatGPT. So here what I'm gonna do is, like, there are GPTs available. Let me explore few GPTs here. Yeah, so if you're going to search now, just go here and search for like scrape, and you get this like a scraper by superlocal.dev. I'm gonna show you what exactly I'm gonna do. It's not that I'm gonna let's have a look here. Okay, I'm gonna start chat. What I'm gonna do is please scrape this URL details for me, like with the image, title, description, price, rating. Also for the URL and provide this as JSON. Okay, allow this because I think this is gonna run this this thing on its own server. Let's wait. Okay, yes. So here it goes. Let's just check this out if this info is correct or not. Because there's a, sorry, my bad. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah, and there is our ChatGPT. Yeah. So okay, this is pretty much. So backyard 255 and this information image, and then there is like this product URL is not what I was expecting. So okay, here what we're gonna do is backyard. Yeah, so this is gonna be, for example, I'm gonna provide it as an example. Please update product URL to relevant URL of specific product. Example for Taka 255 G2, it's this. Let's see. $31, $32, $33. We're gonna test these out. $34. Let's check if this is correct or not. Okay, $34 is like ProBook. Yes, ProBook. Yes, it's great. It's great. Okay. One more thing. This one. Pagination. Yeah, so it has provided us with the like Aspire might be the last item. Now do also provide. It's a web page with pagination. So do also provide like current page and next page in Json. Okay, so if I'm gonna navigate to the second page, it's gonna be like page 2 with the laptops. So current page is like 1. Okay, it doesn't know how to navigate to the like next page. Okay, now it's next page is here. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. Next page is it's correct. It's correct. So see, I can use this this ChatGPT to scrape each and every web page providing this information, and like I can also ask now compile my above prompts to a final scraping prompt. Okay. Now here's my additional information and how to format. Great. So see, so for this current page now it's gonna work fine. So this is like one way, but this is not the final thing which I'll be providing. So what I'm going to do right now is so yes, so you guys can use this approach, but yes, this can also be called through like API request or nothing, but it's gonna be a costly thing. It's gonna be costly, but yes, it's very easier to do. But in case of like you have a lot of like similar pages around this thing, it's for every domain, every URL, if you're gonna run this thing, then it's gonna be a costly thing. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna ask this thing is like, now please write me Python code for above extraction. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna try this thing. Like if this code works or not, and also we're gonna add pagination to this thing. And now if I'm gonna ask also please loop to every page plus. So now pagination is also done. Let's give this a try first. Then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna add this code to that workflow, and then we're gonna try it out. Okay. So this video is getting a bit lengthy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna split it into 2 parts. So please subscribe if you want to have notified for the second part, and where I will how to install these Python packages into n8n that I will cover, and then we are gonna run this thing, and then afterwards how to run it as a service or with the REST API. All those things we are gonna cover into the second video. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Okay, take care. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.